Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new Minecraft series called Peaceful Living. My name is Nathan, aka Swag, and it's good to see you all again. Well, brand new series, brand new mod pack. This one's only got 55 mods, so it's pretty lightweight. Before I get started, let me tell you a few about the mods. If you're a paid member, you can now check out, you can download it from the exclusive downloads and beta test it. So you gotta be a paid member on my blog, Nice, in order to do that. That's just $5 a month, so maybe you want to check it out. I also released a new piece of stuff this past week called a BMI tracker. It's also available on the blog. That's completely free, so if you want to check that out and maybe consider supporting me, do so. Links in the description, of course, to my blog. But the mods for this pack, let's go to A to Z, are Applezam, Architecture, Eyes Overworld Debris, Bomb, Bind's Eye Trees 3, Chef's Delight, Cobweb, Collective, Craftable Smithing Tab Plates, Craftable Elytra Remastered, Curious, API, Decoration Delight, Easy Mob Farm, Easy Villagers, Enchanting Infuser, Farmer's Delight, Farm for Blockhead, Harvest with Ease, Jade, Just Enough Archaeology, Just Enough Items, Just Enough Professions, Just Enough Resources, Cube.js is in here, These Be Gone, there's Neko's Enchanted Books, No Ender Dragon, Ore Excavation, Peaceful Hunger, Peaceful Recipes, Quanta's Peaceful Mob Drops, Simple Tombstone, Simply Backpacks, Simply Tools, Stonecutter Likes Wood, Toast Control, Tom's Simple Storage Mod, Useful Clipboard, Waystones, World Gen Revisited, Zero's Map, Waystones Compatibility, Zero's Minimap, Zero's Worm Map, of course ZeroLib. Those are the mods. Simple, but very good. The other mods I didn't announce, well, those are library mods. But it's a pretty simple mod pack, designed to be simple compared to the last mod pack, which was Creative Engineering, which is quite complex. And this one you actually get to play in the overworld. You don't have to worry about that. So let's get started with a brand new world. Okay, so the last one I called was Meadow's End. This one I'll simply be creating. That was Meadow's End was my testing world, and it worked out really good. So I'm going to simply call this world Peaceful Living, because it's the name of the pack. We're going to be playing in survival. We're going to be doing peaceful mode. Ooh, I can't hear the sounds. There we go. I can hear them now. Just was my sounds on my thing. I'm going to be able to cheat just to be on the safe side, because this is only in beta mode. It's not yet released. Survival, yes. World is default. If you wanted, you could enter a seed, but I'll just leave it blank for a random one. And more, I strongly suggest to go to game rules and turn off spawn wardens. Everything else you can just leave as default. That being said, let's create a new world. See, in this episode, I would like to find some place to set up my farm, because that's what I'm going to be building, a simple farm. And of course, I'm going to be trying to get all of the Farmer's Delight recipes cooked up and eaten. That's my goal for this series. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think I'll have to go around and find all the various crops and start growing them, but hey, that's just part of the fun. Also I have to train with villagers, of course, but with easy villagers, that should be possible. Also, let's set up a village in the long term, so hey, we got a fair bit to do. Okay. Ugh. So we're in a frozen biome, not a good start. At least I can get a spruce tree to spruce. At least I can do that. Quickly get myself some wood. Let's see what the map's like. Okay. Oh, we're all snow all our way around. Yuck. There might be some stuff here. Definitely not a place where you want to set up a farm. I'd rather set up somewhere warm. And snow is actually dangerous. I mean, technically I only need, like, one sapling to be able to grow more, but, yeah. So I could leave here and try to find a spot, but I want a bit more wood. I might use it to make a boat. Boat travel is pretty fast anyways. Also, since this is a snowy taiga, I might look for sweet berries, because, well, I'll be needing them down the road, so... Okay, so there's a fox there. That's nice. We are in peaceful mode, so we don't have to worry about skeletons or stuff overnight, but still. I would like to find, ideally, some sweet berries before I leave this place. Oh, there's a mushroom. That's used. That's nice. Mushrooms come in handy later. I don't think I can grow mushrooms. At least not the normal method. Oh, I can. But I need mycelium. That might be something I do, because mushrooms are going to be needed for a few recipes, I think. Yeah, they're needed for mushroom stew, which is one of the recipes I want to make. Suspicious stew, which is something I probably got to do too. Now that I like that. Rabbit stew is needed. And there might be needed for swamp farms. Oh, but also needed for bone broth, and it could be used for cabbage rolls. And mushroom rice, dumplings, stuffed pumpkin. So yeah, mushrooms are fairly gonna be needed, definitely in this series. And sweet berries are gonna be needed for a few recipes too. Cloveberries as well. But I start here in a taiga, and I'm not gonna... Snowy taiga, I'm not gonna leave until I find my sweet berries, I think. Of course, extra mushrooms are always welcome. Especially if I can find those rare red ones. Might not find those till I go to the nether, but it never hurts to look. Could have whipped up a pickaxe and like gone and got some stuff, but I really want to find the sweet berries. I don't have to come back here. I think this is the only way I can get sweet berries is here, or in a village taiga house. So if I find a village in this taiga, that would be nice, but I think this is snowy plains, so and berries are found. I think they're, it's gotta grow on grass, so maybe a snowy taiga isn't right. No, I probably need a normal taiga. Ooh, there's a village taiga. Looks like there's a village over there. What? There might be sweet berries in that village. Looks like there's a forest over there. That's nice, but okay, so this is abandoned village. I gotta be double careful. Oh, bed. I need 2 of those. One for myself and one for villagers. Ooh. I need a pickaxe to collect that, so that's out. Ooh, what do you know? Some seeds. And potatoes. And some coal. Crops of the wild. Well, that's nice. And I can take the chest. This is an abandoned place, so take the compost as well. That'll come in handy. Okay, so furnaces, nothing in them. I should almost craft myself a crafting table so I can grab that, because that will come in handy big time. Ooh, leather armor. That's actually useful right there. I mean, technically I need a stone cutter anyways. Ooh. I'll take that and put the extra letter here, because that might come in handy. Oh, I need the pants. So swap that for pants. I know it's not that much, but hey. Guess I gotta go around. Smithing table. No sweet berries in here. Well, that's a disappointment. I have to go find a taiga. A furnace. That's gonna come in handy. Onions are nice. I gotta plant those too, but hey. I'm not gonna say no to free stuff. An extra chest? Yes, please. Because chests are my only storage in here. At least I think they are. Might be wrong. Well, barrels are another option, I guess. And I might use barrels more for my storage. Although I gotta, especially since I'm gonna be building a farm and I'm gonna try to put my farm away from. Ooh, barrels. That's good storage right there. house down there. Should I go for it? We have some sugarcane down there too, so let's see if I can safely navigate my way down there without getting hurt. There we go. Now how do I get a go? I'll collect all the sugarcane. Sugarcane's nice because I'll need it for paper and for sugar later, so. Ooh, snowballs. Those will come in handy later. Coal's useful for torches right off the bat, so that's good. Of course, there's the extra chest. I'll just sleep in here. At least I'll come back to here if I accidentally kill myself. Let's see, anything in here? Nothing but a bed. Ooh, some kelp. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, there's nice big plains here. That actually would be a good place for the farm. But is there any normal taiga around here? Probably not. But I want some normal wood first before I go, so I should probably go get that before I do that. So I want some birch and some oak before I go. I like using birch as fuel. And oak is my primary building material. Although I like mixing up with spruce too. Oak is also good for apples. I wonder, how hard is clay? I gotta dig it up. There's no recipes for clay. Is there hostile mob recipes? Egg. First say hostile mobs. Let's see here. That might be something I might want to change. Because otherwise you gotta craft up the hostile stuff as you need it. But really, you don't need that much thing. I think the reason why I didn't, because you don't really need that much. Especially since I'm not really aiming for the nether. Because there's no food in the nether. In this here, because like I don't have Nether's Delight or Nether Delight in the pack. Of course, these are going to be like a bit of annoyance to get. Like you gotta find a beehive and then you gotta like do that. But once you get a nice steady supply, actually, all you need is like a couple of. Actually, I'm gonna put bees. Actually, I think I put bees in my farm, so bees aren't so bad after all. I don't think. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself a boat because this is too close to the things, and I want to go over there. I think. Is there a way over it? I can go down there. I think I gotta go around and go back down to the bottom to get around. Unless there's an easy way to get there without having to use a boat. Yeah, I can cross on the ice over here and then walk down there. Perfect. That'll do. I wonder if there's any clay. Ew. Don't want to go down that way. I forgot it was steep over here. There, that wasn't that bad. Now, which way to the grass? That way. Perfect. Oh, since I have my furnace, I can just do that. And then do... Put down my chests. I'm going to build a simple farmhouse for my place. And honestly, it's going to be simple for me to get to charcoal. Ooh, carrots. That's good. Come in handy. Yeah, keep an eye out for stuff like this, definitely. Oh, as well as eggs. Eggs are something I'm going to need big time. And feathers and stuff, but unfortunately the way you can get feathers is by killing chickens, so yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of violence coming up. Eh. At least the pink flowers are relatively easy to get. Flowers are really dyes. I don't use that many dyes, so I'm going to want somewhere flat to build my farm. I don't want to do a lot of flattening if I don't have to. Ooh, let's see here. There's clay in the river. I know I'm going to need some kelp, so I'll probably have to go back and go to that kelp area, go over to the ocean to get some kelp, but I don't think I need much kelp. What I'm looking for is clay now. Ooh, pumpkin. I won't say no to pumpkins. That's another crop for me. Sand is useful for glass, because I will want glass for the greenhouse portion of the thing. That's how I'm going to put the trees. I usually put them on barrels. But probably put them on barrels because, well, you can easily access barrels from any side. The fact that I got 3 barrels is very, very good. Because I have 3 types of saplings ready to grow. And I could buy more from merchants if I want. Because I do have farming for delight in here. Well, maybe over there might be flatter. Building over there. Let's see what's over there. This is... Ooh, there's a big flat... Or I could go to like over there for my farm. What do I want? Or do I want... Build over here. Do a little bit of digging out. If I do it here, I could like build my home side of a mountain. Well, there's some clay. I need clay, definitely. $60, that's enough for 12 of those things. That's good. That's good. Good. I don't want too much. I'm not greedy. Nope. Well, building into the side of a mountain this time instead of building a home into the side of a mountain. That's actually tempting. Look like I could have a separate staircase in there for the mines. Then I wouldn't have to do the mines. Oh, there's an extra large lump of clay here. That means I'll grab that. Because clay is useful for, well, as you can tell, a lot of stuff, so. But let me see here. Do I turn this? Or do I build the home? Decisions. I probably want to build it out of, like, stone, or... But I want to do it out of deep slate, because, like, the bricks are so good. If I farm down here by the water, it's easy for me to, like... Easy for me to build water channels and stuff. Plus, then I have a nice steady source of water, so I can, like, build a sink. And there's more clay here, too. I have snow over there. I know I got ice over ice there by too. So this isn't a bad spot for our home base. Actually, I think. Let me see. Yeah, the ice is right there, so... In fact, there's a squid spawning in the water nearby. That's a good sign. What do I want? I probably should determine that quick. Yeah, I can also buy some seeds, but I'm gonna have to go exploring for some stuff, like, this golden berries, which I'll need. If I clear this away, this would be actually... I think this is gonna be where I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll build inside a thing for a change. Okay, so I'm gonna need a pickaxe to get in there. Should have expected that. Yeah, I'll make myself a basic pickaxe and a basic shovel. Though I don't have room for anything else, unfortunately, at the moment, so... I'll put that down for now. And put a couple of chests here, just so I can store some stuff that I don't need at the moment. I can quickly sleep here, too. Eventually, like, I might change this out, because, well, it's horrible right now. Let's face it. I just need a couple more stone, then I can upgrade to a stone pickaxe, and a stone thing. There we go, so we go do that, we're gonna go stone. Put 2 of my birch in there. First 2 charcoal. I want a nice area for my home, so I'm thinking maybe I don't know. We'll definitely want to make it wider than this. If I have to, I'll like make stone bricks or something for the outside and like probably replace this dirt with something better. Because, well, right now it sucks. I'm gonna want, let's see here, hammers. Probably gonna start with stone hammerhead, stone hammer, then we'll go iron. Eventually I might upgrade to diamond. Might. And then netherite, which is that. Netherite isn't too bad, but you gotta go for the overworld debris. Here's the template. I think I'll put my storage for now on this side of it. Actually, no, the storage should go next to the chest, because eventually that's going to be where my, so I don't have to run any cables. Furnace does not have to be connected to it, but storage does. I know. You're probably wondering what I'm blabbing about, but bear with me and you'll see what I'm talking about. There we go. I am gonna put this somewhere like that. Go for now. Well, I know what I can craft up. That'll be handy right now. Yep. Put a cutting board. I'll put it on top of the furnace because that's more appropriate than on here. For all my sticks and stuff. Actually, I'm not going to throw my sticks and saplings in there because, well, I'm going to be farming them elsewhere, so, yeah. Like, they'll be going into the barrels, which will go into my, where I'm going to build the greenhouse. Because the greenhouse is where I'm going to be putting all my botany pots in. And it'll be part of the house. Actually, I'm going to need some clay to make some that, but yeah, I'm going to need to make some. I'm thinking I should probably plant the birch saplings so I can get some more fuel logs. Throw the potatoes, that. Put that in there. So I can actually use them. Yep, same for that too. For the birch, I'm gonna go. There. I want to make this a fair bit wider. so that's covered. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 2 more this way. So I'm gonna make some stone hammers now. I can make 2 of them, so why not? I could probably go back to the village and get that saw, because, well, the iron farm, which is what I'm gonna want first, because iron is a good one, and it's not cheap though. Nope. I mean, it produces iron at a nice rate, but, fortunately, I don't want to even go for the tier 3 iron farm, because it's way too bloody expensive. Yeah, the fastest one there is 238. I'm gonna go for that simple mob farm because, well, it's just, it makes sense to do so. So that's 3 wide. 3. Okay, so this is 9. I'm gonna make it 7, I think. 9 by 7, yeah. This side is where I'm going to make the door to the greenhouse, which is where the trees growing is going to be. Obviously, I gotta dig. Okay, so how many of these bonsai pots am I gonna need? MC bonsais. I don't want the trees. So how many saplings are there actually? Probably the trees and the mushrooms. So 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe 14 total of these pots. So 14 long is gonna be, unless I do 2 rows, which actually makes sense. Yeah, 2 rows. So I'm gonna make it 1 wider. That way there's 2 block gap between the 2. I'll probably change the floor out, but yeah. this will be enough to start at least, so I can go grab my barrels. Oh, I can actually move my bed inside and go to sleep. Probably a good idea. I'll put that here. I can probably start them. Okay, like your barrels, right? So the wall is gonna be right here. So yeah, actually, I could put these first ones right here. I'm gonna need some clay anyways before I tackle those. Okay, so should I do the one extra? Why not? Ooh, 2 extra. Okay, so I can do the charcoal up to 16, which practically doubles my charcoal. And then I'm gonna need 64 for the next bit of charcoal. So we're at 15. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need 3 axes for those pots, so I may as well make those now. Because bonsai pots do not auto chop stuff unless you put in an axe, and then they don't deposit into the barrel below until you get hoppers. But I don't have iron for hoppers, folks. But I'd say this is a good start so far. I'm not going to be starting to figure out where my crops are going to be planted yet, because, well, I don't have a bucket for water. Until I have water, it's really not worth me growing crops. I think this is enough for now. I'll add more space as I need, as I need, because that's 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put that across here as a reminder of that goes like that. It'll be switched out for something better, believe you me. As this is the premiere episode of the series, folks, I'm planning to do a bit more than I normally do, so yeah, there's that as well. Copper ore is nice, but it's not too useful, I don't think. I don't think it is. I mean, it's useful if you need to make the milk extractor, the brush, spyglass, lightning rods, and basic mob farm templates. Or if you want to use it as decoration. Which, if you want to do that, well, more power to you. Since we don't have integrated dynamics in this pack, I can't do the integrated dynamics things. like the integrated dynamic torches. Yeah, she said. That's what I was talking about, the integrated dynamic torches. I'm also gonna have to, like, I could go, like I said, I could go get the stone card, which is probably necessary, so I can, like, make, stairs without wasting material. So that would save me, energy going up and down these stairs. Also, a backpack, probably something I want, but that's going to take time to acquire the resources for a backpack. But that's something I definitely want to look at. Because we need string, white dye, a chest, leather to make the backpack. And the leather as well. Ooh, I could use shears on those extra stuff, so I do have an option for that. So I can't melt rotten flesh into leather, I don't think. Nope, only I can do this by cows. So yeah, I might have to go kill some cows to get some leather. Plus I need to shear some sheep as well. Okay, so this is level 64. Okay, so first level that I want, I'm not going to mine at level 60. Nope. First level I want to mine at is level 50. And that's where I'll make the flattened part. So I will put a torch up for here. I like putting a torch like roughly every 5 levels or so. It helps you light up. Probably should light up my place too, so I'll put a torch there for now. Torch over there. I mean, I don't have to light this place up because, like, there's no hostile mobs, but the principle. And avoiding getting lazy is probably a good idea too. Probably should make myself some narrow stone pickaxe while I'm at it, just to be on the safe side, so actually, I'm gonna go and put the oak in here and spruce in here. This is more like around birch at the moment. Okay, well, I guess this episode would normally be like, I normally would have these episodes like about 30 minutes, folks. I don't want to try and move these episodes to about 30 minutes. But this one's the premiere, so that's why it's going extra long. I always try to do these first episodes of the new series to like double the normals. I know sometimes I make it longer than that, but I try to go between 30 to 40 minutes for my games, for these plays. And I will like do stuff like off camera occasionally, like collecting resources. That's something I can see doing off camera. Though I am trying to I'm hoping to automate resource gathering. Oh, nice. I'll know when I've got 64 of these, when the birch logs start showing up in my main bar. Yeah, I'd like to try and get the full stack of charcoal being cooked up before the end of the episode, if that's going to be possible. We got 10 minutes. I'll see. But But I would like to get to at least level 50. That's why I can show you how I do my mines. I might do the mine, some of the mining off camera, of course, between episodes. Maybe between episodes I'll try to get to level 16, so next time we can actually work on. Next time I can get the resources and make an iron farm for next time, and hoppers maybe, because that would be awesome if we can do that. Okay, so here we are, level 50. Remember, I've got to leave that bit of stone there because that's eventually where the stairs are going to go. I'm almost out of durability on my hammer, so I'm going to have to go make myself some more hammers. And it's nighttime too, so let's sleep. No, I do not have... Since comforts isn't in the mod pack, there's no way to go sleeping anywhere but in the bed. I'm 59. I only need 5 more. We're gonna make 3 stone hammerheads. Could make shovels as well, but I'm trying not to overdo stuff. If I don't need something, I'm not going to be making it. We have enough. Excellent. So let's go smelt up that. Good. So I'm going to just chop these down now and keep the saplings. Move the logs to there, saplings there. And I'll just collect them as they grow up. No need to waste the growth I spent on them. Nope. So I'm going to have a stack of charcoal by the time I'm done. Good, so... Although, the planks I'm going to need to... I should make some planks. Actually, a second furnace isn't a bad idea. Because then I can do some extra smelting while I'm waiting. I could smelt up the clay I need for those. Yeah, planks are my individual item if I need something done. Okay, so I'm gonna need 15 of these because it's 5 bricks per bonsai pot. Yep, bonsai pots. There we go. And then to upgrade them, we need. Oh, we're gonna definitely need some beehives. So we're gonna need honeycomb. So we're gonna need campfire and probably silk touch. So we're gonna put the clay to smelt into here. If I can get those bonsai pots running before the end of the episode, which is less than 5 minutes, I'll be quite happy. Yes, I can tell you right now that I will not be getting any apples because I do not have any beehives yet. And of course, since I also don't have Silk Touch, or I won't get leaf drops. I also don't have efficiency or that, so books, but we could do, but we're going to be with the axes in, and we'll get automatically cut trees. And like I said, I'm going to keep chopping these regardless. I mean, I know it's like wasting energy, but some people see it as wasting energy, but I'm just feeling conservative here. Besides, why waste the energy? It makes no sense. Okay. So yeah, like I said, between episodes I'm going to work down to get down to minus 16, which is the iron level. I'm also going to be letting these grow, and as the botany pots fill up, I'll move them down to the things below. I'm going to need a fair bit of glass, although there is window panes, thankfully. Window. Yeah, they're just like panes. There's no windows in here, so... Like, it's very simple. Like, the decoration is mostly for Farmer's Delight. So it's mostly vanilla blocks in the game with only a few additions. That makes it more of a fun challenge, I think. Oh, good. We can get our bonsai pots up and running. Excellent. Let's get these done. There we go. Birch in there. Oak in there. Spruce in there. And then we right click. And then we go put the axe in. Now, if the axe is in, these will automatically harvest them and store them in the outputs things. How do I know when they're full? They stop growing. That's probably what you guys are planning to ask me, so that's the answer to that. And these stuff, I'll be throwing it down below. But we're pretty much almost out of time for today, folks. So yeah. Oh, signs. I should probably craft a couple of signs before I go. Because I want to say how many YouTube followers and how... No, I need one stick for the signs, so... Because I can make 3 signs from this. And I only need 2. Well, actually I need 3. One for blog count. One for blog members, which includes the free members. One for YouTube and one for thing. Right now the signs will go. I think I'll put these signs here. So this is YouTube subs 138. Thank you very much. I think I can. Let's see if we can edit them. Yes, we can. Okay. Rumble followers. We have 12 of them. Thank you very much for following me on Rumble, those of you who are. Of course, we have blog members. As of recording this, we have 2. So if you haven't yet joined SuperNice.com, I strongly suggest you do so. But anyways, folks, that's all for the first episode of Peaceful Living. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you again next week for the second episode. But until then, my name is Nice, and I'll see you next time. Farewell!